Testing. All right, does this work now? What strange cube are you making? Okay. Um, Let me first make sure that people can actually hear me in this very echoey room. Um, because that is not guaranteed. We can hear voice. Let's go. Okay, finally. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. That was not supposed to happen like that. I guess my computer just fucking exploded. Imploded? I'm not sure what it did, but it wasn't good. All right. So, today's stream is not Among Us. Today's stream is about making a cube, hopefully. Hi, Kyo. Yes, what strange cube are you making this week? The cube, we want to make a tofu cube. We want to make a tofu cube. And what we're going to use to make the tofu cube is two main ingredients. Whoops. The first one is soy milk that I got at some grocery store, and it took forever to find because the grocery store people decided not to put it in the milk section because it's soy beverage, not milk, and it's not in the milk section. It was like in the cereal section, which I don't even know what they were on, but yeah, so eventually I was able to find this stupid thing for, $2 or whatever. And then this is a Pringles can containing some of that like icing salt that you put on roads to, get rid of, like to make the ice melt easier. This is definitely my ice melt. I definitely did not go to like the bag where they keep it for the dorms and just steal some of that. I definitely didn't do that. Just to be clear, ED Cube. Yeah, and I don't worry about it. Just reverse. Thanks. And we're off. Yeah, I'm glad it's finally here. So, what I was trying to do was I have like an iPhone, and I had it working where I could use my iPhone to track the model, and it was much better tracking than this. But yeah, that didn't work out so well. So maybe I'll get it working eventually. Maybe someday I'll win the lottery and be able to afford a GPU. But all right, so what's the master plan? How are we gonna make the tofu cube? With this, I can explain it with this questionable whiteboard that I got for like $2 at Target. Thanks, Target. But the eraser sucks. Okay. Oh well. Aha. Wait, I have a genius plan. I have the most genius big brain move ever. We need coffee filters for later for like filtering stuff. But can I use the coffee filters as an eraser for the whiteboard? That actually kind of works. Wait. Okay, well there you go. Teehee. All right. So the basic thing is that if you were to look at the label for our little ice melt salt here, you would find a couple of things. You would find that it contains sodium chloride, which is just like, ordinary salt. Hope it doesn't scratch the whiteboard. It'll be fine. It's like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. What the fuck? Oh, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Okay. So that should be that. So we have sodium. It contains mostly sodium chloride, and then a little bit of magnesium chloride. So it has 2 chlorine atoms instead of 1. That doesn't really matter. What does matter is that magnesium chloride has another use. So the way the idea behind these things, the way that ice salt actually works, is that if you mix salt with water, it makes the freezing point go lower. And if you draw a little plot where you have like, here's like percentage of whatever the salt is, and here's like the freezing point, you can see that for certain things, like for sodium chloride, there's like a dip, and then it goes up. And so as the salt soaks into the like ice that's just sitting out there, you'll eventually get into this dip point. The freezing point is depressed, is the technical term. It's literally called freezing point depression, which is a questionable name. Oh, I should get rid of the stream starting soon title. It's not really starting soon. Oh well. Yeah. So anyway, this is the line for sodium chloride, and the reason people use magnesium chloride is because it does basically the same thing at basically the same point. It just goes down farther. So if you mix in a little bit of magnesium chloride, you can depress the freezing point of water even more because we love depression, and eventually, that makes it basically easier for it to melt because the freezing point is now lower. But what we care about is the fact that there's some magnesium chloride. This is so much better than this stupid eraser I came with. Oh my god. All right, so what we care about is the fact that there's some magnesium chloride, and there's also some other junk. I'll just write junk. So this is our ice melt. It's sodium chloride, magnesium chloride, and some junk that hopefully we're just going to not worry about. Magnesium chloride has another use. I think it's called like migati, but it's used to make tofu. Like this exact compound is used as basically a coagulant to make tofu. So you take your soy milk, you mix it with a bit of this like coagulant, this magnesium chloride, and it forms it makes it more solid, and it turns it from just a milk to like tofu. So that's the plan. The plan is to extract magnesium chloride from our definitely not stolen ice melt. Then we can use that to make some tofu. And I haven't really planned this out very much, maybe as evidenced by the start of the stream. So this is going to be very scuffed. Hi Farben, I'm glad you made it. You missed absolutely nothing except me explaining what's in ice melt and that it depresses freezing points, because it's very funny to me that the actual term is depression. All you mostly missed was just me screwing around with OBS and failing in nightmare. But if I turn these off for a second, what the frick? Oh, there we go. Okay. But yeah, the cool thing is that one of the ingredients in this ice melt, magnesium chloride, is used as the coagulant to like make tofu. So hopefully, we can extract magnesium chloride and make tofu. But how on earth do we extract the magnesium chloride? Oh well, yeah. Oh well. How on earth do we extract the magnesium chloride when it's mixed with sodium chloride? And this is where we get to draw another fun little graphy thing, which is that what we'll draw is solubility. So this is how soluble it is in water over temperature. So we'll make this like, oops, that's an I, not a T. I don't know how to letters. There we go. This is so scuffed. Okay, this is temperature. We'll say this is like, I don't know, 0 degrees Celsius. This is 100 degrees Celsius, right? That's fine. And this is going to be like how soluble it is in water. The actual mechanics don't matter too much. And the thing is that sodium chloride is about as soluble in water, basically, at any temperature. It's kind of weird, most stuff isn't like that, but sodium chloride is about has about the same solubility, regardless of temperature. Magnesium chloride acts more like most things do, and it has a solubility that goes way up as you get to higher and higher temperatures. So the plan is to have water that's like 100 degrees Celsius, right? So we're on this side. Mix in, here I should have written magnesium chloride. So we'll have a mix of sodium chloride and magnesium chloride. And what will happen is now we need to get rid of the sodium chloride. Well, what we'll do is just cool it down. So if we have, a bunch of sodium chloride and a bunch of sodium chloride and a bunch of magnesium chloride and a bunch of magnesium chloride, and we cool it down, the sodium chloride is going to remain about as soluble in water as it always was. But the magnesium chloride, remember our graph, is going to suddenly be way less soluble. So what's going to happen is the magnesium chloride, or at least most of it, is going to precipitate out and come out of solution, and then we can filter it off because it'll just be like solid particles. That's the plan. So this, if you remember the antimatter stream, the last stream, this is kind of similar to recrystallization, except we're not like separating impurities. We're separating it from, we're separating two things rather than one thing from a small amount of impurities. So what we're doing is more or less the same, but the actual, what we're trying to accomplish is a little bit different. But it turns out that this thing that I just told you is a big fat lie, because sodium chloride doesn't just hang out as sodium chloride. That's what it's like when it's a solid. I lied to you. What this actually looks like is we have a bunch of sodium ions floating around. So here's some sodium ions, and we have some chlorine ions, lots and lots of chlorine ions, and we have some magnesium ions. So I'll just draw some of those as well. So this is what it looks like inside the water. Sodium chloride dissociates into like chlorine ions and sodium ions. And so that should be, it should look something like that. This is our water. So what happens now is actually kind of interesting, because basically what happens is as what I said before does happen, right? Magnesium chloride gets less soluble, so it's going to sort of come and precipitate out of solution. But as that happens, there's now less chlorine ions total in the system. And what that basically means is beforehand, the sodium ions and the magnesium ions are fighting over the chlorine, because it basically has to be, like there's enough for both of them, but there's like this sort of competition effect that happens. And so what happens is as the magnesium chloride basically comes out of solution, it's pulling chlorine ions out of solution. Sodium chloride doesn't stay the same amount of soluble like this graph would suggest. It actually gets more soluble, which is very weird, but it's because of the fact that they share chlorine ions. So there's interaction as we pull magnesium chloride out of the system, it changes the solubility of sodium chloride, in this case making it go up. So this is called the common ion effect. I don't want to give you too much PTSD from AP Chem, but you've probably learned it then and just forgot about it, because it's kind of like it doesn't seem very useful at first glance, right? Like it's just like if you have a mixture of substances where they share a common ion, then it changes the solubility and you go do a bunch of math, and that's not, but we're using it to make tofu. We're making tofu with it. So yeah, that's basically the plan. And it turns out that we, in theory, only should have to separate this once. Because what'll happen is sodium chloride is going to get more soluble, magnesium chloride is going to get less soluble. So our precipitate should be almost entirely magnesium chloride. So that's the idea. So we need to remove sodium in this case. Exactly. We need to remove sodium. So if you can hear the kettle I have, we should be getting some 100°C water very soon. But the actual experimental procedure that we're doing, I can show on, let me put my screen going. How do I want to do this? Here we go. Come on, you piece of shit. All right. So let me make another screen capture thingy thing, which hopefully will work. And I'll show that. There we go. Now you can see me, and you can hopefully see what I was talking about. So this is, you can see these are the different curves that I was saying. This is the freezing point depression thing, so this is how ice melt actually works. And you can see calcium chloride is actually even better, but as you go from sodium chloride to magnesium chloride to calcium chloride, I believe they also get more corrosive, and that's bad for just throwing it out in the environment. But this is I should have just done this from the beginning. This is the ingredients. You can see we have sodium chloride, magnesium chloride, hexahydrate. So the hexahydrate thing just means that it bonds to water molecules, which I believe probably helps in the fact that it's a coagulant for tofu, but that doesn't matter. The point is it's a mix of sodium and magnesium chloride, and if you go do the math that you see here, again, you can see the equations relate to each other. This is our common ion effect. The equations depend on each other for how soluble sodium chloride is and how soluble magnesium chloride is. They depend on each other because they both share that common ion. And when you work out the math, you get this fun little chart which shows that there's basically sodium gets more soluble, magnesium gets less soluble. Magnesium gets less soluble. And so we should have a more or less pure magnesium chloride precipitate out of solution. So this is our, a little bit of a spoiler there. I don't know if that even showed up on screen. Oh, I don't think it did, okay. So let me, did that spoil? Oh, there we go, now you see the spoiler. How do I not spoil things? Given the fact that OBS, I can't see OBS and the thing at the same time. Okay, there we go. That's good enough. This is so scuffed. This is the scufftest stream of all time. All right, but anyway, this is our little plan. Our little plan is to mix the ice melt with hot boiling water to basically saturate the solution with as much sodium and as much magnesium chloride as possible. Like that was where these calculations were all done with respect to like a totally saturated solution. So that's what we want. And then our next step is we'll filter it. So we'll just have a solution, and then as it cools down, we should have magnesium chloride precipitate out, and we can filter it again. So let me get rid of this. There we go. And get out our friendly little cup. So we can put some yummy boiling water into it. I don't want to get steam all over the camera. That would be bad. There we go, there's our boiling water. And we kind of want it to stay as close to 100 Celsius as possible. But let's just dump some ice melt in it, I guess. I have no idea how much I actually need. Again, we'll just filter off the excess, so. That's probably enough, sure. Yay. Is it dissolving already? I can't see. Oh my gosh. Again, if I go to the thingy thing with the ingredients, right, you can see there's sodium chloride, magnesium chloride, and then the other junk. They say there's corrosion inhibitor. There's probably some other junk, honestly, because it's like, this is not supposed to be a pure product. This is just like industrial junk that gets thrown out in the street. So there is going to be things that are not just sodium chloride and magnesium chloride. Honestly, the thing is, the process, I mentioned that the process we're doing, though, is kind of similar to like recrystallization. So in theory, it should have a similar like purifying effect, but I might have to do it like more than once for that to happen. So let's, again, did that dissolve already? I'm gonna spill. Ouch. It turns out boiling water is hot. Who could have guessed that? Who could have guessed boiling water would be hot? Okay. Ow. Okay, so yeah, it hasn't, there we go, now you can see it hasn't all, it's not all dissolved yet. Oh, come on. Come on. Maybe a little bit more, that'll make it go faster. It's not going to be able to absorb a huge amount, but I want to be able to add a little bit more water to keep it hot too. Because remember, we want it to be 100 Celsius as we filter it, which is kind of unusual. You know, you don't normally filter things when they're hot, so it's even like there's even like people will say like a hot filtration because it's not a normal thing to do. But I can use this cup, I guess, and I'll try to tape the filter on it. Put that in the corner. Just making tofu with my ice melt. The other thing I should note is that the reason I'm doing this, believe it or not, I know this is insane, is not actually to make tofu. I mean, I'm making tofu because it's fun, but I actually need the magnesium chloride for something else. And I was just like, I think it'd be fun to do it in a separate step. Is there anything cool I can do with magnesium chloride? And according to the Wikipedia and stuff, and then actual like websites on how to make tofu too. I didn't just use Wikipedia, I promise. Yeah, you can make tofu with it. So that's what we're doing. Let me get this stupid filter on. I do have tape. I have tape. There we go. Amazing tape. This is an ASMR tape stream now. All right. It's hot. Woot. Come on. Stupid wire. Where is the camera's field of view? There it is. I am so good at streaming. Yeah, okay. All right, let me add some more water to keep it hot because it is definitely no longer 100 degrees Celsius. Oh, it's so cold. No, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I guess I can just pour out another bit of it. It's kind of a waste, but it's more important that we actually get this to be at the correct temperature. And just to make sure it goes faster, I'll add some more. There's definitely way more than could ever dissolve now, but that's what we want. We want there to be an excess, right? Because we don't know the exact amounts, we just want there to be an excess. And honestly, it could be that magnesium chloride is like a teeny tiny bit of it. And if that's the case, we want to dump in a ton of ice melt because we'll saturate it with sodium chloride almost immediately, but it could take a lot of ice melt to actually saturate it with magnesium chloride too. So if that's mixed around a little bit, let's do our, I guess, hot filtration now. Probably fine. Again, I don't want to wait until it's already cold. Yeah, let's just do it now. Ow. Frick. Frickin' frick. Oh my god. And the filter's... Okay, this is not going well. No, the filter is just passing through the filter now. I'm gonna need 2 filters. Okay, well that was a fail. Let's just... What a disaster. This stream is going so well. Oh my gosh, okay. I guess I can pour this shit into it. Oh, the table's all wet. You can probably see that actually. Okay, the temp 2. Oh no, and now the water's all cold. What am I doing? Zeno, does the tofu in the fridge say may contain industrial corrosion inhibitors? Yeah. So it is not exactly edible tofu given it's containing a bunch of random industrial junk. Actually, let me turn back on my screen for a minute. There is something. There is a. I mean, where we go? There it is. There it is. Come on, you piece of shit. Give me the Wikipedia link. I just want to show Wikipedia on stream. All right. Hide. Okay. So, if you can see this, and OBS will stop being stupid. One of the chemicals that's actually used in some ice melts is sodium ferrocyanide, which looks like this. And if you see the word cyanide and are scared, you generally shouldn't be, because like it says here that it's bound quite tightly here. And you can see it says it does not release free cyanide generally, but addition of acid or exposure to UV can result in the production of hydrogen cyanide, which is just what we normally call cyanide, and is very, 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 very toxic. So, like, what's up with this? This is kind of crazy that we put it in ice melt, given exposure to UV light is like, wouldn't sunlight do that? Is sunlight making all of the ice melt turn into cyanide? And I was reading some papers, and at a very, very small scale, yes, like it does produce a detectable amount of hydrogen cyanide gas, but only near those like really big like ice piles. Like it's not actually a huge concern. But that being said, there are other ways to break this bond, right? There's other ways to break the bond between the cyanide, which is C triple bonded to N, and the iron, which is Fe in the middle. There's other ways to break that bond. I mentioned acid can do it, and your stomach has acid in it. Like I don't want to ingest this and risk the possibility of free cyanide ions in my body. So if you weren't already convinced that this was not edible tofu, Hopefully this should give it to you. Again, I don't know if this is in it, but I know that lots of ice melts do actually contain this. I don't know if this one does. It doesn't say. This could be the corrosion inhibitor. It could be something even more toxic. It could also be something totally fine. Who knows? All right. Now, what was I doing again before I made a disaster of a stream? Did I fill this up with new water? This is supposed to be the easiest stream ever. Like, I'm not even doing any chemistry. I'm just extracting a thing from another thing and then putting it in soy milk. This is not real chemistry yet. I can't do it. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're burning through all our cups at this rate, but the good news is I don't care. So let's just start this again. Take 2. Hopefully this is fine. I should have gotten more cups. Stupid me. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this again. We can do this. I believe. Okay. Let's first. Yeah. So this just finished. So we got our boiling water. And I filled that up way too high, but hopefully that doesn't matter, and that will just help keep it warm for longer. Then we'll pour a bunch of our ice mix into it, sure, and stir it for a little bit. Ow, fuck. It's the 30th time I've spilled boiling water on myself. This is the scufftest stream of all time, I'm calling it. There has never been, and I doubt there ever will be, a stream to surpass this level of unbearable scuffness. Okay, now can I, how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? I'll need another cup, which is like the second to last cup I fucking have. And then, can I just do that? Can I just shove it in like a little thing? Can I just like put it in the top? You can't see shit. There we go. You still can't see shit. Yeah, like that. We'll just put it in just a little bit. It's just barely in there. That means it'll probably spill everywhere, but hopefully it'll work. Okay, we're hot filtration time. Oh fuck! Ow. Okay, well, there's a reason you don't do that normally, I guess, which is the fact that it's filled with boiling hot water. I should have realized that already. Let me here, while I'm at it. After this, I'll switch the. There we go. Yay! Filtration and burning my hand. I love burning my hand. I should make a poll. Do we like filtration more or burning my hand more? I'm losing my mind. I've barely done anything and I've already lost my mind this stream. Alright, let me, while this is going, I'm gonna try to fix some stupid BS bullshit. That is not enough. That is also not enough. That is enough. Now I can put myself on the other side of the screen and it matches the direction that I tend to be looking. Isn't that so cool? See, I actually am good at streaming. Okay. Come on. Now I need to do this quickly before it fucking is too... Before it gets too cold and then none of this makes any sense and all of the stupid explanation I gave goes out the window. Okay, new emergency backup fucking plan. As though we're already not in emergency mode. What do I do? There's all this junk still at the bottom here. Can we just... No, filter, stay intact. Oh my gosh. This is already a complete disaster, and I'm burning my hand again. Ow, ow, ow. To the 7 people currently watching, I really appreciate it. Thank you for bearing with me as I... This is the scuffedest. This is so scuffed. Oh my gosh. Okay. There we go. It's coming out. Ow. We're filtering it. We're filtering. We're filtering. If this doesn't work, I will be extremely disappointed. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Ow, fuck. Come out. Come out. Come out and play. Okay, I'm sending this back in for here now. Okay, this is our hopefully saturated solution. What am I doing? What am I doing? The whole table is covered in, it's all wet, it's covered in ice melt. I'm worried about my laptop now. Although, let's try to move the laptop out of the way. This giant puddle. Here, you can see. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. Well, if I don't start seeing some precipitate as this cools down, I will get very sad. It's all over my shirt. Okay. This is indeed a process. Burn/acid/toxic shit scars boost chemist aura. I mean, in a sense of like, if you mean aura as in like looking like a cool mad scientist chemist, then yeah, it would boost your chemist aura. Having burns and shit. Time to lay down some towels. I don't have towels. Didn't even get paper towels. Because if it wasn't already obvious, I'm incapable of planning anything. And have no idea what I'm doing. So yeah, this is indeed a process. Are you, come on. You can do it. I mean, it's still pretty warm. And the curve, where's my fucking thing? There we go. The curve wasn't linear also, so it's not entirely like the magnesium chloride solubility curve. It's not totally linear, so I'm not totally surprised that it's not precipitating out yet, but I would really like it to do so soon. Please, please precipitate. We need you to precipitate. Please. I mean, oh fuck, now I have it all over my arms. So the original plan for this, if you remember from our little handy procedure that I wrote to look professional, and as you can obviously tell, I've been extremely professional with this. Where's the screen sharing thingy thing? Whoops, yeah, there we go. Whoops, again, no spoiler, that's definitely not what I'm doing next time. Yeah, so you can see it says it's supposed to be in an ice bath. I couldn't figure out how the logistics of that didn't work out. At this point, the best thing I can do is like take it outside because it's about 0 Celsius outside. It still is not, enough because it'll like heat transfers kind of crap. Because it's just heat transfer by air, right? Not heat transfer by water like you would have in an ice bath. But yeah, this stream is going so well. I'm gonna make tofu. I'm gonna do it. No, I'm dying. All right. Oh no! And now it's spilling on the ground. Let's not do that. Who needs? Can I use the coffee filters as towels? I mean, I could use the coffee filters as dry erase markers. Surely I could use them as towels. It's not like their purpose is to let things pass through them. It's fine, it's fine. I'm not wasting materials. I can get more of these. They were like $1 for 100 of them. $1 is about how much I make every 3 months from YouTube videos, but we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. There we go. See? I'm cleaning up after myself. I'm being responsible. And if this doesn't fucking precipitate, I am going to actually... I can't say that. I can't say what I was going to say. Bam. Being live is no fun. Do you have some snow outside to dump in a cup and cool? I don't think it's snowing right now. I mean, I live near a lake, so I could go, like the lake is all frozen in ice. There's probably just chunks of ice around. I could make an ice bath with chunks of random ice around. Oh my gosh. Oh wait. Wait. There's almost zero chance you can see that on camera. But I think there's a little bit of precipitate. Of course, this is white precipitate in a white cup looking at through a clear liquid. Like, it's very hard to see, but I think we got something. It's a coming, and the cup is still pretty hot, so it's happening. It's happening. It's working. I believe. I'm trusting the process because, as Dan said, this is indeed a process. This is quite a process. I guess I can check to make sure my audio hasn't been fucked this whole time. I probably can do that. Yeah, that seems good. That's good. What else did I have to do with this? Oh, I can actually remember when I said I was so prepared and have this whole procedure. That procedure was just for getting the magnesium chloride. They didn't say anything about actually making tofu. I just like Googled it one time and it was like, yeah, all you need is magnesium chloride and soy milk. So let me find that recipe. Let me find that fucking recipe. Okay, yeah. The recipe wanted you to make your own soy milk too, which I couldn't even find dry soybeans anyway, so I'm not doing that. Okay. So here's the plan. We have our soy milk. We add a little bit of the coagulant, and we stir it back and forth. Then when the curds are separated, we filter off as much of the extra liquid as we can. Hey, that's convenient. I have like 70 filters right next to me. Then prepare your tofu mold, which I'm just going to be using more of these stupid white cups because that's what I have. We can cut it into a cube later. And then, yeah. I like to line mine with reusable cheesecloth. I can probably use even more of these stupid coffee filters. When all you have is a hammer, all your problems look like nails. When all you have is a coffee filter, every single thing that is a soft object, it's like, I can do that with a coffee filter. Paper towels to clean up your nightmarish mess, use a coffee filter. Cheesecloth to make tofu, use a coffee filter. And then you just press down on it and wait for a little bit. And oh, I should have... Wait. Okay, maybe I should have read this before. Can you use store-bought soy milk to make tofu? Maybe. It kind of varies, and I should have probably tested beforehand. Oh well. Does it say there's... It says it just... Okay, so they wanted to have only water and soybeans. Okay. I think we're good. I think... I should have read that beforehand. But I think we're good. Because the ingredients say, fucking hell. The ingredients say just water and organic soybeans. So, I mean, we're probably good, right? Right? Contains soy. Yeah, I would sure hope it does. Okay, let's check on our precipitation. With white light reflecting, yeah, like this is the worst possible conditions to observe, and it kind of looks the same as before, which is not great. Wait, what's that thing? Do I need to fix my stupid freaking avatar thingy thing? Crop pad. Oh yeah. I'm dumb. There we go. All right. Do I go outside? And then I just leave this like this and come back. Hopefully no one like comes into this room. What do I do? I'm doing it. We're fucking doing it. We're making a trip outside. You're going away. It's not stream starting soon anymore. It's I'm touching grass. Can I put Subway Surfers in the back? Let me put Subway Surfers at the back. frick, I don't want to dox myself. Can I just play someone else's Subway Surfers? Oh no, I'm gonna get fucking copyrighted if I just play someone else's Subway Surfers video. What do I do? Okay, I'm touching grass. I will be back in like 2 minutes. I will be back in 2 minutes. Yeah, let me turn off. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize my mic was off. That was dumb. But yeah, you can kind of see it. There's something there. It should not be brown. It should be like clear crystals. But again, I was not gonna like. These streams have a lot of gremlin energy affection in it. Thanks. I guess. Whoops. Whoopsie. Should grass have the corrosive pictogram like HCl? That would be so funny. I remember hearing the joke. I think it was on like a. Yeah, I remember hearing the joke that was like, you know, grass is made of blades. It'll cut me. Yeah, but so it's not like warm. It's just like normal temperature now. And I could try to fucking do this again, but can I make a poll? How do I make a poll? I'm making a poll. Poll. All right. So here's the options. I can go back outside and put it back in the snow, which will be touching more grass, corrosive grass. Then I could also just try to get this little bit out, or I don't know. I don't know what the other options are. Wait longer. I guess we could just wait longer. All right, there we go. There's a poll now. You can vote in the poll. This is the audience interaction. Yay. I mean, what the fuck? Oh, I got off Open Live. Oopsie. There we go. I'm back. I didn't leave, I promise. I just made the bad decision to... Okay, touching more corrosive grass has 100. How many people voted for it? Oh, 2 votes between touching more corrosive grass and wait longer. Oh, now everyone just wants to wait longer. What to do? I could... I mean, the thing is, even if I wait longer, we'll get, like, approaching room temperature. If I go outside, we'll get, like, approaching 0 Celsius, which should make the solubility at least a little bit less. And we should get at least a little bit more. We're going to be able to make, like, a milligram of tofu. This is the greatest stream ever on the scuffness scale, and literally no other metric. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's changing that much though, so I might really want to go out into the touch more corrosive grass. But let me check the poll one more time. All right, so it's a little bit even now, and can I vote? Hi Zeno, I'm still not late to write. I don't know what you mean by to write, but you're definitely not late because I've made incredible progress of absolutely nothing. All I've done is dissolved some ice melt into this thing and filtered it off. So this should, in theory, have been a saturated solution of ice melt when it was when it was boiling water, because I started with boiling water. And then, where's my wiki board? And then, it's so scuffed. This has been the scuffed stream imaginable if you're just dropping in. But yeah, so at 100 degrees Celsius, both like magnesium chloride is very soluble, sodium chloride is a bit soluble. But then, as we decrease the temperature, the solubility of sodium chloride doesn't change much, so it should stay roughly in solution. Magnesium chloride gets way less soluble, so it should start to precipitate out. And because of something that I talked about earlier called the common ion effect, because these two are kind of, when there's both of them in solution, these are kind of competing over chlorine ions, it actually, there's this other effect that boosts this even further, which is even more helpful to us. The sodium chloride actually gets more soluble as the magnesium chloride goes away. Hi, Rain! Oops, accidentally added 2XD. Oh yeah, okay, so you're not late, right? Yes, that makes sense. Can you get the pond ice? I could try to go over to the pond, but it's like, I mean, it's really thick ice. Like, it's thick enough ice that people are walking on it and stuff, and like, having campfires on the ice. So I don't think I can just like go at it with a chisel or I don't even have a chisel. Go at it with just something random and try to get that to work. But it is like about 0 Celsius outside. So yeah. Hi though, Rain. Anyway, will you cook the tofu afterwards? I mean, the minor problem with this plan is that the ice melt that I have here that we started from and I've now wasted half of, has a couple of ingredients. I can actually show you. I can show the ingredients. I do screen capture on, you back here, you back here, there we go. These are the ingredients. They're sodium chloride, which we already talked about, that's just like normal salt, magnesium chloride, which is what we want in order to make tofu, and then some mysterious corrosion inhibitor, which I don't exactly want to eat industrial corrosion inhibitor, I don't want to cook it either. And this is made even more nerve-wracking by the fact that in some ice melts, I don't know if it's this one, but in some ice melts, something they use to like inhibit corrosion is this guy, which is the chemical sodium ferrocyanide, and under certain conditions, under the right conditions, can release, so in the addition of acid or exposure to UV light can result in the production of cyanide. And I really don't want to eat that, and I definitely don't want to cook that either. So that's kind of why I'm not gonna cook it. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, you can see, so this is like how ice melt actually works though, is as you mix in different salts, sodium chloride is the worst, magnesium chloride is better. It basically makes the freezing point go down. And then there's that, you do some math. This is the common ion effect stuff. Common ion effect stuff that I was talking about, where you have like two equations for how soluble is sodium chloride and how soluble is magnesium chloride. They depend on each other because they're both fighting over the chlorine ions. But let me get rid of that. And then this kind of looks the same. So all the people who said wait longer, you lose the game. You're all wrong. You failed. Let me see if this will work. Yum, wins dinner. Touching more corrosive grass. Okay, hey, the one I wanted to be the winner is actually it. So, Yum wins dinner again. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to cook tofu, right? Like, isn't it? It's totally fine to eat tofu, lol. Right? Oh, fuck, now I'm putting the Discord on it. Oh, there we go. Open Live 3D. There we go. Now I can look at the YouTube poll and have it is the same, and have my avatar showing up. At least I didn't leak anything. It's just my Discord. The unintentional, shameless plug to join the Discord. It should be linked in the description. Although actually, someone said the description link was wrong. So let me get a real invite link and put that there. And then I think the question is, when I go for like, it's going to be like a minute. I'm going to be going for like a minute to go touch more corrosive grass. Invite. Does my computer fucking freeze again? Oh no, it's back. Okay, phew. Invite. Copy the link. There we go. Oh, I need to make it not expire in 7 days. Whatever. Okay, the link is in the description now to join the Discord, and it's here. If you're not already in the Discord, you can join it while I go touch corrosive grass. I don't know what to put in the background though. That won't get me copyright striked. If you have any ideas, please put in chat of what I should put in the background, so that I don't get copy striked. I could just play one of here's what I'll do. I know what I'll do. I'll just play the lore video. Let me just go get the lore video. Can I add a video source? OBS. Why is OBS so? And my computer's frozen again. Okay, there we go. And it's back. Media source. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. We'll go file, browse, and then I'll go touch grass. Then it will be touching grass time. In the meantime, you can watch and the PDR one. I think this is the right video. In the meantime, you can watch the antimatter thingy, I guess. And hopefully that works.
I mean, that looks pretty good.
Alright.
You got your peak here, which I don't know what that is.
The last time I got a price I don't know, it never did this before.
That's about
it was doing
511 electron volts.
Where it would just freeze randomly.
It's pretty good.
And
so, why did I make antimatter? Why did I make this little guy? And I wish I could say it was just pure scientific curiosity. And it was curiosity, just curiosity about something else. It's over there. We're trying to go over there. Today we keep all of our knowledge in archives and we have like internet stuff. But before us, there were the Actinites. And they had monuments. Honestly, most people have never seen one. But when I was a kid and wandered off and got lost in the woods, found one. It was over this way. I really hope I can still find it. Oh boy, I'm not supposed to be here. Oh, this way. It's totally this way. I haven't been here for so long. There we go. There it is. Now, what does this have to do with antimatter? Well, that diagram describes antimatter meeting real matter and annihilating into just light. You have the forward arrow is normal matter, backwards arrow is antimatter, because antimatter is technically just normal matter traveling backwards in time, or like it's equivalent to it. It's fucking wild. But yeah, then you get two little wiggly things which are light. Anyway, why am I dragging this on? What matters is this fucking thing. You were right here. Remember at the nature camps, they always said to leave things the way you found them. Alright, so... It's cold. I got the source. Antimatter source. I guess just see what happens. What the fuck is that? I mean, I doubt that has anything to do with the antimatter bullshit, but... What is that? Holy fuck. Am I on the spaceship now? Hello? Anyone? Fuck. Sheesh. This place is huge. I'm gonna get lost. Still, I'm not lost already. I guess that's supposed to be the power, but it's all off. This is even more abandoned than I thought. Oh my gosh. Not a ladder. Well, this place is pretty bleak. Oh my fucking god. Am I gonna have to do the whole making antimatter thing all over again? Just see that stupid fucking... Fuck. Well, time for round 2. Yes. Okay. If you can tell from the side, I tried putting it in the snow and stuff. And now I'm all wet. But I think there's a little bit more, maybe. Maybe? Regardless, it's time. It's time to cut our losses and just freaking filter the thing. It's time to filter the thing. Let me get my cat back up. Still close enough to a lab area. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm not going to show you this, obviously, but there's like a window right behind me. Thankfully, it's late and there's only like a couple other people in the library right now.
But yeah. Oh my gosh, okay, let me get rid of the I'm touching grass thing, because I'm no longer touching grass. Okay. We're back. We're so back. Don't look over there. Okay, it's time. It's time to filter. It's filter time. I probably didn't mix it enough. Well, I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know what I did a lot of things wrong probably. I probably did every possible thing wrong I could have. But let me reuse this cup. So you're going in there. Okay. Now we're gonna get some filters. We're gonna get some filters. Obama? Wait, where did Obama come from? I'm so confused. Where did Obama come from? Okay, let's filter time. Imagine if these filters weren't like $1 for 100 of them. I would be so cooked. Okay, thankfully we don't need to like keep it hot or something. Okay, I'll leave you to it. I'll leave you to it, Red Cathode. Nope. Okay. Come on. Filter. You can do it. Should make it like food. I think he said we're so back, and then my brain went we're so back. I see, I understand now. It's filtering. It's a filtering. Let me move this to the others. There we go. Come on. Probably add a little bit more now. Wait, did I dump it all in already? Huh? I'm so confused. Did I dump it? I didn't think I dumped it all in already, but it's empty. The fuck? I guess I dumped it all in. Am I crazy? Well, Red Cat could have possibly been cooked. I mean, maybe. And by maybe, I mean definitely yes. I'm sorry, Red Cat, but... Okay, let's see if we get any actual filtrate. If we don't, then, I don't know. I'll be very sad. My computer sounds like it's a jetpack again, even though it didn't before. It's been 1 hour and 30 minutes of this stream. What is this stream? My brain is always cooked. Yeah, I have not gotten the most sleep. Maybe if I had gotten more sleep, I would have had the foresight to prepare for this nightmare. Okay, well hopefully there's some filtrate somewhere, and because I don't really see very much. That would be very sad, because that would mean that this whole idea just didn't work. I don't want that to be the case. That would be very sad. But where is my fucking salt then? Say, yeah, it's I find I'm not the only one when I mention that. Okay, well, where is it? Where did it go? There's like oh, there it is. It's the gross looking dirty part, because of course it is. What a nightmare. What a frickin' nightmare. This stream is the opposite of cooked. I uncooked the stream. I took some cooked ideas and just completely ruined them. Through the power of unbearable scuff. Okay. Well, I mean, there's something there. You see that? You see that right there? That's something. Oh my gosh. What is this? What is this? Okay, well, I guess I just add it to fucking soy milk now and pray that the tiny amount of salt on here. Let me make sure it didn't somehow get through the filter, or like it didn't do something. Yeah, I don't see anything in there. I mean, maybe a little bit of junk, but. This should be our magnesium chloride. There's fuck all of it. Okay, well, I guess we make tofu now. This stream is a complete disaster. What am I doing? I can't. I guess we're gonna need to make like the tiniest amount of soy milk to actually coagulate this shit, because it's such a tiny amount of coagulant. Hopefully you're all gaining entertainment from my suffering. That's literally the only way this could have any upside. Funniest stream wall. Okay, well that's good. I'm glad my suffering is giving something of value to the world. I'm happy with that. I'll take that. Alright, let's try to make some bullshit fucking tofu. Using more of these stupid white cups, which I'm using for the only reason that I can just go steal them from like our convenience store. Oh my gosh. Part of the scientific process, trial and error. Yeah, I mean, look, this was, when you're doing things live, and especially when you're doing things live, there's a chance it could go wrong. When you're doing science, there's a big chance it could go wrong. When you're doing science live, there's an incredible chance that it could go wrong. All right, let's try to crack open it's an unboxing stream now, because the soy milk came in a box. I guess I can call it an unboxing stream. Okay. With the worst camera angle, you can't even see this. The stupid webcam stand kept falling down, so like I have it like the cord attached to like the wall, like pulling it up. Okay, there you go. This is the greatest unboxing stream of all time. Let's crack this open. I can't even open it. Okay, there we go. Mmm, delicious soy beverage. Yummy. It not failed yet. It only fails until you give up and drink the soy milk in despair. You know what? I'm going to try to keep the soy milk clean and free of industrial corrosive inhibitant. So that if I desire to, I can just drink that shit. I mean, any part of the process, yeah, trial and error. Maybe I'll revisit this at some time, assuming I don't get PTSD from it. All right, let's add our soy milk. Oh my gosh. Fuck, and I already spilled it. I'm trying to keep it clean. There we go. Soy. We have soy. And now, I mean, how do I get it off the filter paper? Like, I was thinking it would be powder, but it's just a tiny amount of it adhered to it. Imagine making cheese from soy milk. I mean, who knows? Maybe there's some way. I'm sure I'm actually, you know what? I'm sure soy cheese is like a thing. I would kind of be surprised if it's not, to be honest. Okay. So what do I do now? What do I fucking do now? I guess I can pour more. Okay. Well, I need to get it off of this stupid filter paper and into the soy. So I have a genius plan, and my genius plan is to be an idiot. Fuck. What the hell? Okay. Wait, I thought this was an empty cup, but it's the one I just poured the soy into. What am I doing? Oh my god. I could have gotten more cups. They're literally free. The marginal cost is 0. Okay. Hey, you stole my plan. Ah, I see. Making cheese from soy milk is your plan. Your $1 billion business idea. All right, so let's What I'm gonna try to do is pour water through the filter to like extract it out of the filter. This is a stupid idea. We'll definitely just get water everywhere. But I don't know what else to do. So, water pouring time. Yay. God, please come out of the filter. Please. I'm begging you. There we go, that's all my water. Okay, well actually it's on the table. All my water is on the table now. Well, I guess... Wait, why did I do that? Now it's all in solution again. It's not supposed to... It's because I have to mix it with soy milk. I have no brain cells. I have no brain cells. What am I doing? I don't know if it's still on there. Some of it's probably still inside the stupid fucking filter. Some of it's in this solution where I can't use it anymore. I'm dying. Somebody save me. Why did I do that? Do I have to filter it again? No, it's already dissolved. What the fuck am I doing? I can't. Minus 50. Oh, I've lost more than 15 brain cells. I've lost all of the brain cells. Maybe I only had 15 to start with. I can't. What am I? Okay, well, I guess. Okay. There is a way around this. There is a way around this, which is if I just add a butt ton of soy milk, then the soy milk to coagulant ratio will be back to normal, right? And the water. Well, no, because the. No, I'm not drinking the soy milk until I'm done. Drinking the soy milk comes at the end. It comes at the end. Okay. Why the fuck did I do that? Wait, is it not soluble? It's like kind of cloudy in there. What the fuck? The fuck? Maybe I can filter it. Maybe I can rescue my... Fucking hell. Emergency. Quick, before it all dissolves. Quick, before it all dissolves. Because it really should be dissolved. You go, in you go, in you go, in you go. Yep. Good little... Look, I should probably wash this out, but I don't have any fucking water because I just used all of it. We're doing it. We're making tofu. This is like not even real chemistry. It's just take the thing, extract the thing from the thing. There's no chemical reactions other than a thing dissolving in water. I can't. Okay. We're filtering it. Wait, is there... How the fuck? There's more filtrate this time? What? Look, you can... I mean, you probably can't see because this webcam is dog shit, but there's fucking actual powder now. How the fuck? What the fuck? Look, it's powdery powder. I've had a ring light this whole time? Wait, I forgot I had a ring light. Can you see it now? Oh no, that just makes it harder to see anything. But look, there's white powder. This fucking worked the whole... How did it... What happened? Does magnesium chloride... It doesn't have retrograde solubility. I checked. What the fuck? How? How is this... What is happening? It doesn't have retrograde... Well, how... So this kind of did work. We still get fuck all in terms of product, but... Oh my god. It's right there. Look, there's our magnesium chloride. We did it. We fucking did it. I just had to get rid of it and then it appeared. We literally got the magnesium chloride out of this process by the fact that it dissolves, it's less soluble in cold water and it's more soluble in hot water. Yet I add it to hot water and it gets more soluble. What the fuck? Unless this is corrosion inhibitor, but I mean, it's already kind of coagulating. It's definitely not. We did it! Yeah, science! Yeah, we see the powder. I mean, we succeeded with this part. We made magnesium chloride. We made a tiny amount of it. Here's my finger for scale, but we didn't make it. this part of the operation success. Can we make tofu with it? That's a good question. Let's find out. It's time to fucking find out. And the way I'm going to do this time is less stupid, hopefully. Because now it's in an actual powder. I can add some soy milk. We'll add a little bit of soy milk. Oh, let me move this out of the way. You shit piece. I am kind of worried that it's not actually magnesium chloride, but I don't know what else would be. There's not anything I can think of that would have retrograde solubility. Retrograde solubility, for those of you who don't know, is the somewhat rare property where as it does the opposite. So as it gets hotter, it gets less soluble. I think calcium hydroxide might do this, like neodymium salts maybe. I don't know. It's not super common. And I don't think it's what I observed. I think I just am being stupid. Okay, well that's probably too much for our tiny bit of coagulant. Let's just get rid of some of that. There we go. Well, making the world's tiniest cube of... Oh, I can add more than that. I can have more than that. I'm not chickening out. It kind of fucking works fairly, kind of. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right. Now it's time to mix this with our yummy, yummy coagulant. Okay, well, I mean, okay, I managed my skills, in case my chemistry skills were not already apparent, I managed to get all of the powder in like mostly vaguely this one area, but it's not all in there, but it's probably fine. You just invented warm snow. I don't know what I invented. I'm gonna be real, I have no idea what happened. Let me, oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's use the most perfect food safe thingy we can. Why are you, Mr. Chem teacher, why are you a cat boy? Because I can be. All right, we're gonna use a very food safe thing, which is the label from the whiteboard that I got for $2 at Target. And we're gonna use this as our very, very food safe, very advanced chemistry scooping device to scoop it in. And then hopefully it'll turn into fucking tofu. Oh yeah, we're so good at this. Come on, get out of there. There we go. See? It's working. It's working. We're extracting our magnesium. There we go. Look, it's our coagulant. How much coagulant do you have to add? I don't know. It said in the recipe, but I'm not going to read that. There we go. Just get off the stick now, you stupid piece of stupid. You can go back on there. Come on. Can I just... What if I just dip our high-tech scooping device into the soy milk? Let's do that. Did it come off? Hey, I think that worked. I think it came off. All right, round 2 of high-tech scooping.
Just want you know we're closing it.
I will clip the part where you meow and turn it into a soundboard. Honestly, I'm bad at meowing. I'm not good at meowing. It's very sad. Just my meowing is an insult to all of cat people kind. Okay, let's try to get more of this off, I guess. Scoopity scoopy. Oh yeah, there we go. It's doing it. We're doing it. You can't see shit probably because of my horrible camera placement, but. Also, I don't know if you heard that, but I'm getting kicked out of the library is closing in 10 minutes. Which, given the tofu was supposed to sit for 20 minutes, is not great, but maybe everything will be fine. Maybe this incredible emotional roller coaster of a disaster of a wonderful stream will come to a satisfying conclusion. I would be very surprised if it does, but you know, sometimes you get surprised. I got surprised by the fact that we broke physics and apparently it's more soluble in hot water. Yeah, get on in there. Get on in there. Perfect, perfect. Now we stir it, I guess? Stir our coagulant around. We're making tofu. We're making tofu. Oh, my tracking broke, sorry. We're making tofu. Let's do it outside when you got kicked out. I mean, I could try. I could try. Oh, I wonder if maybe they'll be nice and then let me stay a couple minutes later. Although, given the fact that I've now covered their table in like salt and water, They probably will not be happy with me at all. I'm honestly surprised they didn't kick me out already. Because again, this is what the rest of the table looks like. Everything is going according to, everything is fine, everything is fine, okay. Now what do I do? We need to form it into like a mold. And also use, we've gone through 50 filters. Oh my god. Well, now there's less than 50 filters left. Now we need to make some sort of moldy thing, and they said they use cheesecloth. But we can use, why would you use cheesecloth when you have fucking coffee filters? Surely it's basically the same thing. What is this? Chemistry pro tip, label what you're working with. Don't just put everything into identical white cups. I have this. I have no idea what the fuck this is. Is it water? Is it, I think this is maybe the old salt solution? I don't know. I don't want to use it just in case I need it. I said in case I need it later. There's no shot I'm going to use any of this fucking later. Okay, let's, well, I just don't want to get shit everywhere again. So, is it coagulating? Is it coagulating? Let's just try shoving the filters in it. We're making tofu. This is how you make tofu. Yeah, get on, get it all in there. More filters. We'll add more. I'm gonna be banned from the library. Jesus Christ. Heck yeah. Oh, that sound. I don't know if you can hear that sound. It's moist. I think I just absorbed all of the soy milk into these towels. It's probably not what you're supposed to do. Where did the tofu go? It's all gone now. Would you like some tofu? Would you like some tofu? Hands you this wad of coffee filters. I mean, look, this has the ingredients of tofu, right? Doesn't that make it tofu? Does this count as making tofu? If I form this into a cube, can we say that it makes tofu, and then I leave and don't piss off the library people? Because I mean, come on, technically this is tofu, right? Okay, I need a poll. It's time for another poll. It's time for another poll. How do I get rid of end poll? Engage with your audience. I am so engaging with my audience. Is this tofu? Is this tofu? There we go. The poll is out. No! What do you mean no? This is totally tofu. I don't know what to do if this isn't tofu because it's just all soaked in. I was hoping there would be something. Maybe this is why you use cheesecloth and not... Maybe this is why you use cheesecloth and not fucking coffee filters. Is this tofu? I mean, there's probably... Right, this is just a very thin layer of tofu. No, it's Time the cat person. I'm not sure what that's referring to. There's nothing for me to suffer. How could I suffer? What do I do? Do I pour more soy milk? There's no way for me to get it out of the... Yeah, that's definitely why you use cheesecloth. I am an idiot, but I mean, you can see the color. Like, it is actually, to be fair, it is actually kind of the color of tofu. Right? Like, it's kind of the color of tofu. Is there a little bit of tofu in the bottom of the cup? Let's see. This is where the tofu is supposed to be. Is that... There's like no solid bits. Oh my gosh. The closest thing to a solid bit is a piece of ice, like ice melt that got somewhere. All right. Well, we'll make a compromise. 80% of people agree that this is most definitely tofu, and just to make them even more sure that this is tofu, all right, we all know tofu has to canonically be in the shape of a cube. So we're gonna try to form this into a cube, and then once that happens, I will drink the soy beverage. If it was soy milk, my life would be easier, and I wouldn't have had to go wander around the store in order to find it because it wasn't in the milk section. Okay, there we go. Is this a cube? Is this a cube? Is this our tofu cube? I think this is cube 1 of tofu. Actually, yeah, there's more than one. I do have more than one. Normally, you would use some kind of surface to put it on, but why would you do that when you could just use more coffee filters? That's cube 1 of tofu. Now here's what we're gonna make cube 2 of tofu out of. Right? Well, we just gotta fold the thing and get this on the inside so that it looks more like tofu than it really is, even though I really don't think I'm fooling anyone. Oh wait, how is the one with the less tofu more tofu? What? I have 0 brain cells and it's not working. I mean, it can be approximated to a cube. Yeah, right, like, if you had to pick a shape that would best approximate this, like, one of the platonic solids or something, right? These are cubes, okay? We made tofu cubes. There's the other one. And the camera isn't focusing because, of course, it's not. The camera's not focusing because it just wants to distance itself from this nightmarish endeavor. Yeah, okay, if you ask me this, I would say this is not really tofu. But this, it's the color of tofu. It's tofu. It looks more like the color of tofu to me, okay? It's just because of the white balance of the camera, I promise. All right, it's time to drink the soy milk. Then I'll get the frick out of here. Unless I can maybe I can get the camera to focus. Is that focused more? Heck yeah! Heck yeah! This is our product. We made a cube of tofu. It worked, and now it's time for me to drink the soy beverage, which I will be doing straight from the box. Mmm. It tastes like fucked up milk. Mmm. Delicious, delicious soy beverage. It actually tastes a lot less like milk than I thought it would be. I thought they would do a better job of making it like milk, but to be fair, it does not say milk, and it was not in the milk section, so maybe I can forgive that. All right, I'll have a little bit more. Mmm. Well. It's spilled it all over my chin. Okay, well, thank you for everyone for coming. I'm dying. Thank you to everyone for coming to this train wreck of a stream. I hope my suffering was your entertainment, because otherwise that's just suffering, and that's very, very sad. Yeah. Bye, everyone. If you have any questions, let me know. I drank the soy milk. I made a cube of tofu. This was fun. I'm glad you had fun. I'm glad my suffering is other people's entertainment. That is kind of the thing, right? I'm supposed to be an entertainer. I did my job, yay. Bye, Red Cathode. Bye, everyone. And apparently the viewer count went just up, so if you're the one person who just joined, the stream's ending, but this is tofu, apparently. This is a cube of tofu, I promise. Alright. Thanks everyone for bearing with me. Especially thanks everyone who bared with me for the beginning nightmare when I was just fucking with OBS and my laptop was dying.
Hi.
But yeah, I gotta go now. Goodbye.